Hello students, welcome to AIMS India online classes. This is a chemistry session. In this, we are discussing about the chapter synthetic fibers and plastics. In this session, we are going to discuss about the practice sheet related to this chapter synthetic fibers and plastics. In the previous sessions, we discussed about different kinds of fibers and their classification into synthetic and natural fibers, and the uses of different kinds of fibers we have seen. In the same way, we have discussed about the plastics also. What are plastics? How many kinds of plastics are there? How these plastics are useful for us? What are the effects of these plastics on the environment? These are the points we have discussed. On these points, on these concepts, we are going to have a practice sheet now. Let us see that this practice sheet contains different kinds of questioning, like single correct answer type questions, multi-correct, comprehension, matrix matching, and different analytical questions also will be included in this. So now let us start with single correct answer type questions first. See the question here. These contain objective questions with one correct answers. So read the question carefully and identify the answers. Which of the following is a synthetic fiber? Yes, the fibers are classified into two types based upon their sources, as we have discussed earlier. The fibers which are obtained from natural resources like plants and animals are called as natural fibers. And some fibers, they are not available from the natural resources, but they are prepared in the laboratory from the chemicals. Such kind of fibers are called as man-made fibers or synthetic fibers. See, in the given 4, which is a fiber prepared from chemicals in the laboratory, if you observe the first one, jute. Jute is a fiber obtained from bark of a plant or tree. So it is obtained from natural resources, so it is a natural fiber. It is not synthetic at all. Now if you see nylon, acrylic, these two are synthetic fibers. These are obtained from chemicals and these are prepared in the laboratory. So these two are called synthetic or man-made fibers. So correct answer will be these two. So D will be correct answer. B and C are synthetic fibers. Now let us see next question. Which of the following synthetic fibers is obtained from wood pulp? Yes, one of the synthetic fibers is derived from wood pulp. What is that? Yes, it is rayon. It appears like silk. So this rayon which is obtained from wood pulp is called as artificial silk also. It is called artificial silk. So it is one of the synthetic fibers but obtained from wood pulp. It has its origin from natural resources, but it is man-made and it is called synthetic rayon. Which one of the following is a fiber-resistant plastic? Yes, plastics are of two types: thermosetting plastics and thermoplastics. Two kinds are there. So out of this, one plastic is used in fire-resistant jackets and these all. What is that plastic? It is melamine. Melamine is one of the thermosetting plastics. Okay, melamine, bakelite, these are thermosetting plastics. So in this, melamine is fire resistant. That is why this melamine is generally used for making these fire resistant jackets. The firefighters wear these jackets made up of melamine, so they will be secured from fire. Okay, next one. Which one of the following is correct about nylon fiber? We know nylon is one of the synthetic fibers. Okay, now see what are the statements given about this nylon. Nylon fiber are very strong. Yes, isn't it? Nylon fibers are very strong fibers. Yes, it is correct statement. Nylon fibers absorb very little water. Yes, it is one of the advantages of these nylon fibers for making it as socks and these all. These nylon fibers absorb very little water. So it is also correct about nylon. Next one, nylon fibers are fairly elastic. Yes, these fibers are fairly elastic. They can be stretched. So this is also correct about nylon. Now what will be correct answer? The last one. All of these. So nylon is very strong fiber and it absorbs very little water and it is elastic in nature. So these are correct about nylon. Next one. Pick the synthetic fiber out from the following. See, here they have given some fibers. Identify the synthetic fiber from this. See, first one, cotton. Is it a synthetic fiber? No, it is a natural fiber because it is obtained from plants. What about jute? Next one. Jute is also one of the natural fibers because it is also obtained from natural resources like plant. It is obtained from bark of certain plants, jute plants. Next, nylon. Nylon is one of the synthetic fibers. It is a synthetic fiber. It is man-made fiber. What the last one here? Wool. Wool is also a natural fiber because it is obtained from the hair of certain animals like sheep, camel and yak. These all. So as it is having its major source from the natural or living things like animals. So it is also one of the natural fiber. Only the synthetic fiber among these is nylon. Okay, nylon is one of the synthetic fibers. Next, polycot is obtained from or is obtained by mixing. We know we have discussed about blended fibers. What are blended fibers? The fiber obtained by mixing these natural fibers and some artificial fibers, or the fiber obtained by mixing one or two different fibers are called as blended fibers to get some extra advantages like appearance, texture, smoothness and tensile strength. To get these all extra advantages, sometimes they mix these natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Then the resultant fiber obtained is called blended fiber. One of them is a polycot. Polycot is a blended fiber. It is obtained by mixing synthetic fiber polyester with cotton. Polycot it is called. Polycot means the mixture of the blended fiber obtained by mixing polyester and cotton. So it is correct answer. We have seen one more blended fiber, polywool. So polywool is obtained by mixing this polyester with wool. So that the obtained resultant blended fiber will be having the advantages and good features of both this polyester as well as the natural fiber cotton or wool. Okay, polycot is blended fiber obtained by mixing polyester and cotton. Next, fiber obtained by chemical treatment of wood pulp is, yes, we have discussed about this also just now. One of the synthetic fibers obtained from natural resource wood pulp, that is rayon. Rayon, it appears like silk, but it is obtained in the laboratory, so it is called synthetic fiber, and as it is resembling the silk, it is also called as artificial silk. Okay, rayon. Rayon is obtained from wood pulp. By regenerating this wood pulp, they prepare this rayon. Okay, next. Nylon is obtained by, yes, as it is one of the synthetic fiber or man-made fiber, nylon is prepared from chemicals in the laboratory. The chemicals used for them are coal, air, water. By mixing these, they prepare nylon in the laboratory. Okay, next. Dash is polyester used for making bottles, utensils, and films. So, which polyester is used for making these all bottles, utensils, and films? That is polyethylene terephthalate, which is simply called PET. We can say PET bottles we call often. PET bottles means PET is one of the polyesters used for making these bottles. PET means polyethylene terephthalate. It is a polyester. It is generally used for making of these bottles, water bottles, and these all. Okay, PET. Next, polyester is a repeating unit of. Yes, polyester is one of the plastic, and it is one of the polymers also. Polymer means what? Poly represents many. Mer represents unit or molecule. So polymers are obtained by repetition of same kind of molecules. By combining same kind of molecules, and they form long chain molecules. That long chain molecule obtained is called polymer. So there, polyester is also one of the polymers. So here, for the formation of this polyester, they use ester molecules. So ester molecules, so many, they will combine together to form a long chain molecule. That long chain molecule formed is polyester. Poly means so many. Esters. So many ester molecules they combine to form polyester. So the repeating unit in the polyesters is ester. And in the same one more also we can say here polyethylene, which we simply or generally we call it as polythene. Polythene is actually polyethylene. So ethylene molecules they combine so many together to form polyethylene molecules, which we simply call as polythene. Okay, these are polymers. Okay, next one. You must not wear synthetic fibers while working with fire, because yes, we should not wear synthetic fibers when we play with or when we working with fire. On Diwali also we play with crackers. At that time also you will be suggested not to wear these synthetic fibers. You will be suggested to wear natural fibers like cotton and these. But we should not wear synthetic fibers. Why? What is the reason for not wearing these synthetic fibers? Because these synthetic fibers made from chemicals which melt easily. When they catch fire, immediately they start melting. When they start melting, they convert in liquid form and they cause damage to our skin immediately. They may cause severe damage to our body. That is why these synthetic fibers we should not wear when we are playing or when we are working with fire, because they melt on heating and stick to our body when they catch fire. Okay, that's a very important reason. That's why we should not wear these synthetic fibers while working with fire. We should wear only natural fibers like cotton and these, because synthetic fibers they melt easily. Okay, next one. Dash is a popular polyester. Yes, which is a polyester among this? It is terylene. Terylene is one of the polyesters which is very popular, and it is used in making of sarees and other dress materials. It is mostly used in making of these sarees and dress materials. Polyester, terylene. Terylene is one of the important polyesters. The first man-made fiber. Yes, there are so many synthetic fibers we know. Out of these, the first fully man-made material is nylon. Nylon is one of the synthetic materials, synthetic fiber, and it was the first man-made fiber. We know nylon as one of the strongest fibers. It was the first prepared man-made fiber. Okay, nylon. Which material used for making bottles and jars? Yes, which actually these bottles and jars are made up of one kind of plastic. Which plastic is used for making these jars and bottles? This is the previous question. It is polyethylene terephthalate, which is called PET. We say PET bottles. So these bottles and jars are made up of this plastic called polyethylene terephthalate. Simply say PET. We say PET bottles. Okay, PET is used for making these bottles. Next, rayon is made from. What is rayon? Rayon is one of the artificial fibers, but it has its source from natural things like wood pulp. Wood pulp is regenerated, reformed to get rayon. Okay, rayon is obtained from wood pulp. One more question. The non-stick coating on pans and other cooking utensils is made from. Yes, we see so many cooking utensils and pans in our home, in the kitchen. They will be having a block thin layer coating. Have you ever observed those? Yes, that coating makes this utensil as non-stick. It won't stick to the food items what are they kept inside. The food items, they won't stick to the vessel because of this very thin layer or coating. This coating is one of the plastics, that is Teflon, and it makes thermal resistant also. It won't be melted. It can resist even high temperatures also, and it makes the utensil non-stick. Food items, they won't stick to the vessel, so that it can be cleaned very easily. Okay, that thin coating or black layer of the on the vessels is made from Teflon. That's called Teflon coated vessel. Next, which of the following is not a part of 4 R's formula? Yes, this 4 R's formula is given to reduce the pollution caused by this plastic. So out of these 4 R's, they have given some here, which is one of them is not related to this 4R formula. Identify that. Reduce, recycle, recover. These all will come under 4R's. But this reinvent won't come under 4R formula. One more for 4R is reuse. Reuse. Reinvent is not from this 4R's. Reduce, recycle, recover, reuse. These are 4R formulae. So by following these, we can reduce the pollution caused by plastics. Next one. Acrylic fibers are advantageous over. Acrylic is one of the synthetic fibers, and it has resemblance with wool. The fiber made from acrylic will be appearing like for wool fiber. And wool, as we know, it is one of the costly material because it is to be obtained from the hair of these animals like sheep and yak, these all. But whereas acrylic, it resembles like wool, but it can be prepared in the laboratory easily. So it is replacing wool. Acrylic fiber are advantageous over wool because it appears like wool and it gives comfort as like wool only, but it is cheaper than wool. So it is replacing wool articles. It has this advantage over wool. Next, multi-correct answer type questions. Here there are some questions with 4 options. Out of 4, we may get 1 or more than 1 correct answers. So read the question and options carefully. Try to answer all the correct answers. Try to give all the correct answers. See the first one here. Which of the following are synthetic fibers? Identify the synthetic fibers among these. Rayon, nylon, polyester. These are synthetic fibers because these are man-made fibers. They are prepared in the laboratory. Whereas if you see the one more, see jute. Is it a synthetic fiber? No, it is not. Because this jute is a natural fiber which is obtained from bark of a plant called jute. So it is having its source naturally. So it is a natural fiber. It is not a synthetic. The remaining three are synthetic fibers. So here we get A, B, D as correct answer. Next one. Which one of the following is an example of thermoplastic? Yes, plastics are of two kinds. Thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. The plastics which can be remolded on heating, which can be reshaped, are called thermoplastics. One more kind, the plastics which cannot be remolded. Once if they are made into one shape, they cannot be reshaped. They won't be remolded on heating also. Such kind of plastics are called thermosetting plastics. So here they are asking to identify thermoplastic in the given. Yes, here polythene is one of the thermoplastic because it can be remolded number of times on heating. Even PVC is also one of the thermoplastic. Whereas melamine, bakelite, these two are thermosetting plastics. Once they are set into one shape, they cannot be remolded into any other shape on heating also. So these two are thermosetting plastics. Only polythene and PVC are thermoplastics. Whereas melamine and bakelite are thermosetting plastics. Okay, next. Plastics are mainly used by everyone because what are the reasons for being used plastics in many ways? Nowadays, mostly we are replacing all the utensils made by these metals and some wooden furniture. These are being replaced nowadays by plastic. What is the reason for this? What is the reason for using this plastic in these many ways? Yes, here they have given some statements. Let us see them. First one, plastics are cheaper. Yes, it is correct. Plastics are cheaper when compared to these metallic objects and wood items. If you see a chair, if you want to make a chair from wood, it is somewhat costlier. Even metallic chairs are somewhat costlier. But whereas plastics are cheaper among these all. So plastic items are cheaper. They are available cheaply. They can be easily handled. Yes, when compared to wooden and metallic objects, these plastic objects are lighter in weight. They can be easily handled. Yes, and they do not react easily. Yes, they are chemical resistant. They won't react with the chemicals easily. Mostly they are inreactive. They won't immediately combine. So they are safe. Even these plastic items can be used for preserving some chemicals also, because they won't react with them. So they are safe. And these plastic items are light in weight. Yes, when compared to natural items like metals and wood items, wood articles, these plastic articles are lighter in weight. They can be carried very easily there and here. So these all are coming under advantages of plastic by using over metals and other natural items like wood items. So these all will come under as advantages of plastic. Next, synthetic plastics lead to. What are the problems we face with the synthetic plastic? They are asking. What do we get? It may cause water pollution, air pollution, solid waste pollution, nothing but solid pollution also. So in these three ways, synthetic plastics are causing problem to us. Yes, if you throw these plastic covers and these all, they may reach these water bodies like oceans and rivers. There, they won't dissolve into water. They will be remained even thousands of years also in the same form. So that may cause damage to this aquatic life, like animals and plants which live inside the water. They may think that this is as a food and they may consume it. as it is being plastic or polymer, it won't be digested for them, so they may cause death also. In this way, they are causing water pollution and even air pollution also. When you burn these plastic items, they produce some toxic gases, dangerous gases. So in that way, these plastics or synthetic items, they produce air pollution also. They cause air pollution. And even they cause soil pollution or solid waste pollution also. How means, if you throw these plastic covers are there and here without proper disposal, these will be entered into the soil, but they won't be decomposed. They are non-biodegradable, as we say. So they won't be decomposed. They will be years and years in the same form. So they cause soil erosion, and they won't allow the water to sink into the soil. So the groundwater level also will be reduced. So in this way, these synthetic plastics are causing water, air, and soil pollution also. But they won't cause water purification. They won't be useful in the water purification. So these will be correct answers. Next, comprehension passage. See the passage given so we can answer the questions later. Synthetic fibers and plastic utensils are playing a very important role in our daily life. Yes, we are replacing many of the tools made of natural substances with these synthetic fibers and plastics. Yes, it is true. Nowadays, they are playing very important role in our daily life because we are replacing these natural made articles with these plastic items, even household utensils and chairs, benches, and even some other utensils also. We are making nowadays with plastic instead of using metals and wood items, isn't it? Because of some advantages with these synthetic fibers. Now let us see questions on this. Match the following and choose the correct answer. Try to match the fibers given here and their kind. And choose the correct answer. Nylon. It is a fiber. PVC. PVC is one of the thermoplastics. So PVC is a thermoplastic because it can be remolded again and again on heating. Next one, bakelite. Bakelite is one of the thermosetting plastics because it cannot be remolded once if it is set. Okay, it is a thermosetting plastic. See which is the correct matching here. First one, fiber 3, 1, 3. So 1 should be 3. These two won't be correct answers. So in these two, one is given 3. Second one, PVC, thermoplastic. So second one should be connected to 1. So here it is. It is wrong. No, it will be correct answer. Okay. Next one. Which of the following groups contain all synthetic substances? See, in which all synthetic fibers are mentioned. There should not be any natural fiber. See, nylon is synthetic, terylene is also synthetic, but wool is natural fiber or natural substance. PVC is synthetic, polyethylene synthetic, bakelite is also synthetic. So this is correct choice. See, next one, let us observe once. Cotton is natural, whereas remaining two are synthetic. Acrylic is synthetic, silk and wool. These are natural substances. So only one, the second one is correct here. Okay, next one. Which one of the following is not correct about plastics? So which is not correct about plastics? First statement, plastics can be molded into different shapes, isn't it? Yes, we can mold plastics into different and desired shapes. This is correct. Plastics are good conductors of heat and electricity. Can plastics conduct electricity through them? No, they cannot. Plastics are poor conductors of heat and electricity. They cannot conduct electricity. Next one, plastics are chemically unreactive. Yes, plastics, they do not react generally with the chemicals. They are unreactive towards most of the chemicals. Plastics are light, strong and durable. Yes, these are also different advantages of plastics over natural materials. Now, only one wrong statement is here, that is, plastics are good conductors of heat and electricity. This is not a correct statement, because plastics, they cannot conduct heat and electricity. They are poor conductors. Next, matrix matching type. Here, see, the one in the column 1 may be matching with one or more in the column 2. Try to match them. Nylon. What kind of fiber it is? Where is used nylon? Nylon is used in making of parachutes, parachute ropes, rock climbing ropes, parachute ropes. These all are made up of nylon, because nylon is one of the strongest fibers. Next, rayon. Where this rayon is used? Rayon, it appears like silk and it is man-made material, so it is called artificial silk. Rayon is artificial silk. Next, Teflon. We told this it is one of the plastic which is used to coat these cooking utensils to make them non-stick. So this non-stick coating is made with Teflon. Next, PET, polyethylene terephthalate. It is one of the polyesters which is used for making of these bottles and jars. Okay, nylon, parachutes, rayon, artificial silk, Teflon, non-stick coating, PET, polyester. So this is a correct matching. Observe once matching. Okay, next. Terylene is a popular fiber. Yes, of course, terylene is mostly used for making of dress materials and sarees and these all. Terylene is one of the popular material fiber. Polyester fabric is wrinkle resistant. Yes, it is one of the most important advantage of polyester in making of this fabrication. Polyester is one of the wrinkle resistant. It can be washed and directly can be worn, because it won't get any wrinkles even if you wash number of times. So both the statements are correct. Which will be correct answer now? This is. Next, assertion type. Let us see assertion. Acrylic fabrics are used in making socks and shawls. Yes, because this acrylic resembles wool, so it can be used for making shawls, socks, sweaters. This is all. Why? What is the reason given? Acrylic fabrics are replacement of wool. Yes, it is the correct explanation for it. Both are correct, and it is a reason is the correct explanation for assertion. It is the correct answer. Next, analytic type question. Make the incorrect combination. Mark the incorrect combination from the following. See, they have given one article and where it is used they have given. See, correct, incorrect matching about this. Chair is made up of plastic. Of course, it is correct only. Plastic can be used for making chairs. Parachute cotton. Can we use this cotton for making these parachute and parachute roofs? No, we cannot use cotton. Which is to be used? Nylon, because the parachute should bear much strain. So it should be strong fiber should be used there. What is the strong fiber among the known? Nylon. So nylon is used in making of parachutes, but not cotton. Of course, electrical switches are made up of bakelite. It is correct only. Carpets are made with rayon. This is also correct. Only parachute cannot be made with cotton. It is incorrect matching here. Okay. Parachute ropes are made up of nylon, not cotton. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our YouTube channel AIMS Today for latest updates and recorded videos. Thank you.